Tell me what you love about playing this character.
Oh, I love that she's a woman, firstly, and she leads a military guild. And what I love about her is exploring what it means to be the leader of an army who have to constantly defend themselves against an external threat, and what it takes to kill, what it takes to fight. It's the energy. I mean, it's not only her physical capability, but the mental strength that you need in order to achieve and match that. It fascinates me because obviously in my everyday life I don't have to fight. You know, and I think the idea of protecting an entire city resting with me, I love that responsibility. So I enjoy that most about her, the responsibility she has to protect everyone in Candor City, and what that takes physically, mentally and emotionally as well.
Have you started filming season 2 yet?
No, we haven't. No.
Do you know anything about what's coming?
Yeah, I do actually.
Without giving too much away, how are the, because we have a very ominous ending there in season 1.
So you want to know if Jaina is in season 2?
Yeah.
Right, I think the fact that I'm standing here possibly tells us that I'm in season 2, I hope, unless this is all a nasty trick. Let's just give Anne a really good send-off. So what lies in store? I think what will lie in store for a lot of the characters is how do they deal with where things have been left off. You know, how do they deal with this new Candor that is being led by General Sod? You know, are you going to support that? Are you going to try and overthrow that? What is your role in the rebuilding of Candor? Because we've seen he's got strong ideas, right? So for season 2 it's really going to be about how the choices that the different characters make in the rebuilding of this city, and also in Superman's future. Right. What is it going to be? You know, are we going to save ourselves or are we going to save the world?
Perfect.
Which city is more important?
Let's end it there. That's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Pleasure
so
meeting
much.
you.
You too.
So we're left at season 1 in a little bit of an ominous space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without knowing specifically where you're going because you haven't started filming, where do you see this story going in season 2?
Well, so much of our show has been about consequence, whether that's in the future or in the present. So we want to continue the story of season 1, and we're not the kind of show where everyone comes back to the base and fights the villain of the week. There are ramifications, there are status quo shifts, and last season it was pretty much every episode, so we want to continue with that. Last season for Seg, a lot of the story was thrust upon him, a lot of the role of hero was thrust upon him. Adam came up to him and said, you need to step up, the universe needs you to step up, and he did. It's not going to play out that way this time. He's got a choice now, and there's a consequence for deciding to step back in the ring.
Going into season 2, has the idea that you are carrying on a Superman legacy weigh a little less on you now that you've established your own story and your own legacy, essentially?
Yeah. Well, as to whether it weighed on us, of course there's a responsibility involved because Superman means so much to me. Well, I love Superman, I'll always love Superman. That responsibility is 100% still there. Even though he's not on screen, even though we've created a timeline where he never comes to be, Superman must still be felt within the show. He's the most present character who's not on camera. So we need to make sure he's still there. And you know, absolutely, it was great that the first season came out and people liked it and it was a success. But for us, that just makes us want to come back even harder and bigger with season 2.
When you meet fans on the street or anywhere, what is the question they ask you the most?
How's Seg going to get out of the Phantom Zone? Seems to be the big one, and I cannot say.
So it's all about fans here at Comic-Con and sort of geeking out over your favorite things, what is the thing that you geek out over most? Whether it's
oh my goodness.
TV, movies?
It's comic book writers.
Oh, yeah?
The awesome thing is that you get to go to all these parties, and there are lots of actors and directors and stuff there, but the people I'm most excited to meet are the people who write the comic books I read every week. So to be able to talk to them about what they're doing and their plans and the way they think about these characters, and to learn that they've watched the show and they like the show, it means everything. It's awesome.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Krypton Season 1 left us in a really precarious, ominous situation.
Yes.
Where do you hope we go for Season 2?
Well, obviously, first of all, we have to touch on the consequences of what happened in Season 1. I think Season 2 is really exciting because we don't have to eat up as many episodes establishing characters and the relationships. I think a lot of characters have, the storylines for the individual characters are exciting. We're going to see them merge, we're going to see them blend. I don't actually know the direction that the storyline is headed in. I've heard rumours, I've seen things. I can just tell you that every direction is exciting. Whatever they choose to go for this season will be just as exciting, if not more exciting, than Season 1.
What are the challenges of playing a character like this in a series as big and grand as this?
I think the main challenge is obviously the fans are such a huge part of this, and this is such a massive legacy, and you do feel that weight and that responsibility, and sometimes I do find that there is pressure. I mean, not necessarily with my character, as she hasn't kind of already been established in the comic books. However, you want to do them justice, and I think that's probably one of the most
Is it fun for you to forge your own character that's not in the comics and build a brand new DC Comics character?
So much fun.
Yeah.
This is the start of, I don't even know where this could go, and I think that it's such an honour to be, at the top of the hill with this, and it's exciting. We don't know where she goes, we don't know what her life story is, we don't have to kind of, be true to, a history or a past. We can do anything, and there's endless possibilities. It's so exciting, and it's great because I have an input as well, and we really get to build and develop this character together. It's a dream.
When do you get your own action figure?
On the 25th, I'm just joking. I don't know. I soon. We've already we have.
They scanned you?
Yeah, we have had scans.
Awesome.
A while ago. Where are they?
About time.
Where's my food?
Thank you very much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you.
Just say Comic-Con into your Xfinity X1 voice remote to see even more from this year's con.